Oh hey guys, Danny Go here today. So up to doing another episode of the results show. Obviously, last time we got the A101. This week was a lot of Next Island dailies. Pretty big ped cycle. To be honest, it didn't go very well, but that's okay. I'm not surprised. We're kind of like range bound, pretty much. But I got a big Drake Codex, like level 19. It was something like almost 39-ish, but I think 38 high or something. It was very high of perception. Um, so um, I think it's pretty. Really need to get these keys fixed, or that key fixed. I need to. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that key has actually gotten worse. I tried to mess with it and it got worse. I need to do more with it. I didn't actually. I was kind of just trying to. What I was doing wasn't very much. Yeah, just doing the math here. I plugged it in from the spreadsheet, and then we're carrying the welding wire. I'm starting to write that down. I'm going to sell off all my welding wire except just a little bit that I could use or do repair runs with. I'd like to do another repair run sometime. But I'm going to take that one to 0 basically, and then whatever I keep, it's just going to be for like enough for personal use, or maybe I'll craft a little bit to sell every once in a while. I actually did get some dark list into Cali. I think the only thing I don't have is alternate ingot, which is funny because I mine a lot of that, but I usually sell it all. So I guess it's not funny. I mean, it makes sense because um, if you're selling something all the time, you don't have any of it on hand. Whereas the other stuff I don't really sell, so I have it on hand. Yeah, so that was a pretty big loss. I mean, it was a pretty big cycle, but it was about an 800 head loss. Effectively with the MU that I got from the amp, that kind of puts me, if I hadn't gotten that, it would sort of put me into the negative 8,000 range almost, which is lower than I've ever gone. But I mean, still, I sort of think we're still sort of range bound. So probably I'm thinking it'll pop up a little bit. Um, so don't have any like stream coming in from streamers for a while. But I did have a good week on Ludius. Well, obviously, I got last week I got 44.91 ped, so almost 45 ped. And in February, I had done a big one at 85. This one was pretty good. I did a bunch of stuff, and I was lucky I got a 10 ped crate. And then I wanted to, because this has been something I recommended, like I get, a referral bonus from people, but it doesn't take away from what you get. So if you want to support these videos also and help yourself, get some pet in the game so you have extra pets so you don't have to depot as much as have, just it makes it better, if you enjoy it. But I think it's fun, you can get like you can do a crate hunt, get 3 little crates if you've done an offer, which can just be watching a little bit of videos. You can then do like activity. I'm like mining right now just to get mats to craft and stuff. But yeah, you can see I've got these crates. I guess so. I kept 1,000 crates. Obviously, I'd probably done more than 1,000 before, but so the average of these crates is going to be 1.5 peck a crate. But I mean the odds, so that would be 15 pet average. But the thing is that you've got a 100 pet crate and a 10 pet crate, so it's kind of skewed based on those really rare results. Over a long period of time, you're going to average 1.5. So I doubt I'm going to get 15, but maybe, I mean, it just depends if you're lucky. And more often than not, the average is 15, but you're going to get less because when you win really big. It's kind of like globaling in Entropia, Yeah, you lose most of the time, but when you win, you win big. So, but yeah, I've got 1,052. So that's a minimum of 10.5 ped. So I'm gonna open them in 100 stacks. See how it goes. Oh, okay. So that one actually, that first one, I'm averaging 2 pec because I got a 1 ped. So that was actually pretty good. I'll do another one. Okay, so yeah, you see that's kind of more normal, but I mean you see like the 1 ped. I mean the 1 ped doesn't skew it a whole lot, but 10 ped, 100 ped, that's where you get like the big wins. Really drives up the average long term. But you know, in 1,000 crates, you're probably not so likely, but yeah, maybe. Uh, so yeah, these are all in ped amounts I'm getting. So I open another 100. I don't know how many I have left. We're just doing it until we're done. Oh, I got another 1 ped crate. So I've got two. I've got two sort of above average ones. So this has been pretty good so far, actually. I mean, okay, so they're all, and that happens. You get a lot of them where they're just all. But I mean, you see, we're getting some good openings. If we get the really lucky ones, that'll be exciting. But 10 ped or 100 ped. I got 100 ped once. I got a 10 ped many times. Oh, look at that right there. Boom. Ha ha ha. That's a 10 ped. So we just got 10 ped. So we went way over the average because, you know, even with the base plus 10 ped, that's 20 ped. Um, which is 2 pec average. So we did pretty good. Okay, all right. We got a 10 pec. All right. Wow. So this is a this is a pretty good week for me. 2 10 pec crates. I guess that was the end. That was 51 crates or 52 crates. Or so that we were, that brings us to 47 ped. Okay, so yeah, that was pretty good. It definitely helps a bit. I mean, I'm not gonna put it in my numbers because I think there's a withdrawal window, but later on, I think. So hopefully I'll get it, pick it up today, um, later on. Yeah, I should definitely be able to pick it up today later on. And then also I'll just show, oh, maybe I won't show because I haven't actually logged in. I should have logged in first. um, I'll do that another time. We'll show point play games. But yeah, it's got a lot going on there. But yeah, let's yeah, I mean, so the results. Oh, we gotta do the skills though. Let's swing into the game real quick so we can see my skills. I also kind of created. Well, I'll talk about that actually later. Because I think I had mentioned that my goal is 30,000 head of deeds. And I've kind of been thinking about how to go about it, and I was kind of doing it at a certain pace, and then I was like, well, I don't think this works very well, so I kind of came up with a strategy of how I'm going to do it, and I'll actually mention how I'm going to do it, and actually talk about deeds a little bit, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We just go where it goes. Okay, we are on the game, so we go to the skills. That's what we're doing. So, okay, so I'm just going to plug that number in over here. I'll switch back so we can see what it totals to. So I always put the first number in as a negative, so it can just do addition for me, or the subtraction to see the difference. Okay, so I mean, but it was mostly laser guns, so that makes sense because those are much harder to move. But I did also profession up in laser sniper hit, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I got something like that. I believe so. Check. Oh yeah, it was this one. Yeah, 76. So yeah, last night I got 76. So I mean, I advanced my laser sniper quite a lot, but when you're using almost all laser weapons, even if your ped cycle, because that's my high area, even though my ped cycle is high, um, the skill gain looks a little bit lower. It was definitely way above average, I think. I don't know if I could say it. I think it's been above average since I've started these videos. When I was on Twitch, it was a lot lower. I did try to appeal on Twitch again, not getting anywhere. Um, I, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Um, I'm just enjoying what I'm doing. Getting close to another payout from misplay. Hopefully get it before next results show. If not, not too worried. I don't know if I showed you the actual results, but you can see it there. It's the 452 skills on the week. Oh, oh yeah, before I forget, I did want to talk a little bit because I was randomly putting in. I've just decided all the money I get from sources, meaning Ludius, Playpoint Games, um, streamers, um, misplay. I basically gonna record it. CB stands for Crazy Burn. He's a Twitch streamer. He gave me 28 ped from his stream. I guess that's Ludius. Yeah, Ludius IO. LIO, Ludius, and then IO. It's not a good acronym for it. But whatever, I'm just abbreviating it so I get it. And then I basically and I'm gonna basically so any of the money that comes in, I buy deeds with it, essentially. I mean, not immediately because I would, not fit exactly, but you can see my totals at 0. When I bought that, it enabled me to get two Kali shares. And then any payouts I'm just going to use to help fund my game. But basically, all of it essentially starts off as deeds. Any income that I get when I come in. And I guess that's not exact. Well, I mean, to me, processes are very important. Um, and so I guess it is important in some way. And maybe not to you guys, but it is to me. I like processes. Oh, I guess I leveled in something. Nice. Okay, we leveled in something. I am feeling definitely a lot better this week still. Okay, 42 laser manner hit. Definitely it's like gonna be kind of a long thing. Just my body really feels like beat up, but like definitely like really doing a lot better. I think you probably tell it from my voice too. I'm significantly better, so that's really great. But yeah, my body just like it's achy and just unhappy. It's just months of, but I feel like I finally got like everything out of my lungs, and I feel really, you know, like I'm really on the road to recovery. I just think it'll be a while. It just when you're sick that long. Um, but I'm really just glad to be, recovering and you know and whatnot. Um, so, but yeah. So yeah, I'll just make sure I'm still mining stuff, just to not that it's super big, but I'm trying to just get the mats so I can keep crafting stuff. And all right, switch back to the Entropia. So yeah, I'm doing these Longu. They have some rare codecs, but they also have a lot of MU tier comps, output amplifier. So some pretty good MU here. Output is these are from last night actually. Um, the output is a little bit above 200 right now. These are around 200. I mean, they're definitely, I think, because people don't get their guns up that high usually. But on the other hand, these are kind of high TT, so that is also helps the value when you do get the drop. Yeah, hopefully I can pay attention so I don't die. That's one of the biggest reasons I die, you know. I mean, sometimes, like this mob doesn't, I shouldn't really die to it, but it does, you know, mm, beat through my armor a little bit, but mostly it's just like you're just not paying attention. Like you see there, I was getting low. Sometimes I just keep shooting and you know. But yeah, in the deeds also they put in a new bigger miner bot, so hopefully that helps NTI shares a little bit. Um, I have a decent amount of, not a huge amount, I have some Arcadia deeds, so I get some Arcadia income. It's not nearly as much as my other incomes from deeds. But yeah, I have a lot of NTI actually. Some Cali. Like I said, I didn't taken that out. AG. Oh, my exhumer is not a healing tool, I guess. So there's like a fashion show on Monreal and then some events on Monreal for St. Patty's Day. So head over for that at some point. Um, Really good news is tree cutting is fixed. So I didn't really get to do a lot. I was working in the office, so that gives me a lot less personal time. Um, you know, so even though I was on Exxon, which is the main place I cut trees, I just didn't have a lot of time because I was working in the office. But that is like super good news because I really need to cut a lot of trees to get my animal looter to 60. I mean, I could just hunt a lot, but it's a lot more efficient to do as much tree cutting as I can. So I definitely think I'll save a lot of pet doing that because I still basically, essentially, I would say, you know, while my pet is pretty stable, essentially it is still being supported a lot by like Ludius, streams, misplay, you know. So those sort of forms of support would basically mean that I'm still Um, Still sort of having like I guess we were say a business, a cash burn, you know, like, businesses that talk about cash burn are businesses which are growing. They're purposely growing the business for a purpose, and eventually they hope to be profitable. Like me, I hope to be profitable. But I guess the purpose, and that was actually a really good suggestion, skills, because the skills relate to the purpose of the cash burn, which is actually getting to profit eventually. But the skills are necessary. I don't think there's any way I get to a profit before level 60 animal litter. So that's another thing too, is I don't know where everything goes. I mean, I would assume once they hit level 60 animal looter, based on everything I've seen, every time you get those unlocks, your returns go up a lot, and then it really, you know, after you get some skills in it, it doesn't seem to make a huge difference. So, I think that we'll find out a lot once I get to 60 how it'll be. Um, but I guess that is kind of, it's kind of a long journey. But we'll see where it goes. People can always, bounce around. But I would also say, if you're already here this far, and um, please like my channel. You know, leave a comment if you like. Like the put a like sign on the video. What it does, it helps the algorithm know that people like this content, and makes it a little bit more visible. So definitely appreciate that if you can do that. Wow, I guess there are big bulks going on now. Hmm. I should look out, see what the requirements of the what would to be honest, I've never done big bulks. I don't even know if I would have the. Whew, that's 20 fed mob. 100 damage. All impact. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do those big bulks. You need some really specialized stuff. I would like to, obviously get there, but like with the pet I have on hand, it's just not reasonable. I'm not inclined to put anything more in at this time. Plenty I can do with what I have, so. I wonder if there are other, I guess, the robot events going on. You know, to be honest, I just didn't really read the login screen. I should have. I can track the globals, see what's going on. So yeah, I always enjoy these mobs. I don't know if I have a lot to say. Not a lot coming to mind. Maybe give myself a few minutes to see if I have anything I want to say. If not, I might just call it a video. But see where it goes. See what skills I'm trying to develop. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not really thinking of anything. Probably just call it a video here. Definitely appreciate you guys watching, and see where we go next week. Hopefully we can maybe get a little bit of a TT reversal. Hopefully, we'll see. But whatever happens, happens. Win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna make another video. I'm hoping to continue to have at least keep around equal results. But if not, I'm just gonna be real about it. If I'm losing, you'll see it. But we'll see where we go. Till next time, guys. Okay.